Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and had a good week, actually a good 2 weeks, and welcome to another 5 round pub quiz. If it's your first time at playing, then welcome to my channel. It's a very easy game to play. It's a 5 round pub quiz with 60 points available in total. I just recommend if you do want to play along and keep track of your score, get yourself a pen and paper, make life a bit easier. So just a couple of things before we start. Firstly, there's no leaderboard again this week, sorry about that. This was created before I left, well half of it was created before I left, so it's on the wrong template, so to transfer it over would just take too long. So it will be back next week, which means there is a tiebreaker question this week, which will be at the end of the quiz. So if you do play along and post your score, watch out for that. And one last thing, I had loads of messages while I was away, so huge thank you to everybody, all for the most part really positive, lovely to read. There was just too many. I like to reply to them. I enjoy replying to the messages. There was just too many this time, but I did read them all, so thank you for that. Anyway, let's get started with this week's quiz. There are 5 rounds. Round 1 is a picture round. Round 2 is an entertainment round. Round 3 this week is a movie round. Round 4 is a connection round with a very tough one in there. And the final round is a general knowledge round. I will give you answers after round 2, after round 3, and after the final round. As always, I hope you enjoy and good luck. Okay, round 1 is a picture round. There are 10 pictures of famous people, places, etc. And you have around 14 seconds for each. Number 1. Can you name this TV or movie star? Number 2. Who is this from the world of music? Number 3. Name the sports star. And number 4. Who is this a picture of from when they were young? There's clue, he's from the world of music. Number 5. Which company has this logo? Number 6. Which well-known person have I warped? Number 7. Can you get the song title from this image? Number 8. Which country does this flag belong to? Number 9. Name the film. And the last one, number 10. What is this a close-up of? Okay, round 2 is the entertainment round. There are 10 questions and you'll have 13 seconds for each. Number 1. Super Size Me was a 2004 film documentary about which company? Number 2. In which decade did the spooky sitcom The Munsters first air? Number 3. In which cartoon would the villain often say, "And I'd have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids"? Number 4. Which composer wrote the film score for 9 Star Wars films? Number 5. Paul Weller left which punk rock group in 1982? Number 6. Cirque du Soleil originated in which country? Number 7. How to Save a Life was a 2005 hit song for which band? Number 8. Which of the Spice Girls had the nickname Sporty Spice? And number 9. Which Isaac Asimov book was made into a 2004 film starring Will Smith? And the last one, number 10. Who was the oldest member of the Jackson 5? Was it Tito or Jackie? Okay, that's the end of the first 2 rounds. I will quickly go through the answers and then we'll go straight into round 3, the movie rounds. Let's see how you scored. So the answers for round 1, number 1, this TV or movie star is Salma Hayek. Number 2, from the world of music, it's Roy Orbison. Number 3, the sports star. That's a very good job if you said Nick Kyrgios. And number 4, did you get the person from this picture when they were young? From the world of music, it's Bruno Mars. And number 5, the company with this logo. The answer is Motorola. Number 6, which well-known person did I warp? That is Joe Rogan. And number 7, did you get the song title? The one I was looking for is Crazy in Love. And number 8, this flag belongs to which country? It's the flag of Poland. And number 9, the film. The film is Troy. And the last one, the close-up. It is AirPods. If you put earphones, give yourself a point. So the answers for round 2, number 1, Super Size Me was a 2004 film documentary. About which company? It was about McDonald's. And number 2, in which decade did the Munsters first air? That was in the 1960s. And number 3, I'd have gone away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids, is of course from Scooby-Doo. Number 4, which composer wrote the film score for 9 Star Wars films? That was of course John Williams. And number 5, which group did Paul Weller leave in 1982? He left The Jam. Number 6, Cirque du Soleil originated in which country? It's from Canada. Number 7, How to Save a Life was a 2005 hit song for The Fray. Number 8, which Spice Girl had the nickname Sporty Spice? That is Mel C. And number 9, which Isaac Asimov book was made into a 2004 film starring Will Smith? It's iRobot. Really good film as well. And the last one, number 10, who's the oldest member of the Jackson 5, Tito or Jackie? Well done. If you said, what did you say? Jackie. Okay, round 3 is the film round. This is a round where there are 2 points available per question, so you have 20 points up for grabs. Very easy one to play. You're going to see a film still picture from a film. You'll get 1 point if you can name the film. You'll get another point if you can name the character in that picture. If there's more than one character in the picture, there'll be a red arrow over the head of the person that I'd like you to name. I'll give you an example. So if you see this one, you'll get 1 point if you said The Matrix, and you can see that the red arrow is over Neo, so you get another point if you said Neo. You will not get a point if you were to say Keanu Reeves. You must give me the character's name. So I've given you 20 seconds for each one. I hope you enjoy, and best of luck. So the answers are round 3. Number 1, the film. Nice easy one to start is The Sound of Music, and the character is Maria. So a point for The Sound of Music and a point if you said Maria. Number 2. The film is Jurassic Park. And the character is Dr. Alan Grant. If you said Alan or you said Dr. Grant, give yourself the point. Number 3. A bit more difficult, this one. The film is Psycho. And the character is Norman Bates. Number 4. The film is The Little Mermaid. And the character is Sebastian. Number 5. Great film, this one. The film is The Shawshank Redemption. Now the character, he goes by the nickname in the film, it's Red, but his real name is Ellis something. So if you put Red or Ellis, give yourself the point. Number 6. Another good one is The Hunger Games. And the character is Katniss Everdeen. Number 7. The film is, of course, The Silence of the Lambs. And the character is Clarice Starling. I didn't know her surname was Starling. If you just put Clarice, give yourself the point. Number 8 is, of course, American Pie. You will go around their house for dinner. And the character is Jim. Number 9. The film is Wall-E. Or Wall-E. And the character is Eve. And the last one, number 10. The film is Terminator 2. You must get the 2. And the character is John Connor. Okay, that's the end of round 3. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a movie buff, that was probably a very easy round for you, though I feel the next round is quite difficult. So we'll go into round 4 and 5. The answers will follow immediately, and there will be a tiebreaker at the end. Okay, round 4 is the connections round. The way this round works, there will be 4 questions. You'll get 1 point for every correct answer, and then something links those 4 answers. If you can find the link, you will get another point. There are 2 lots to do, so 10 points available in total. Now, the second lot that I've done, I think are really difficult. I put a bit of thought into it, and I'd love to know how many of you get it right. So I've given you about 12 seconds for each question, and then 20 odd seconds to try and find the connection. If you need a bit longer, which you may do, please pause it and give yourself a couple of minutes. And then, if you can't after 2 minutes, move on. But hopefully within those 2 minutes, you'll have enough time. Anyway, I hope you enjoy, and good luck. Okay, the final round, round 5, is the general knowledge round. There are 10 questions and you'll have around 14 seconds for each. Number 1. Astrophobia is an irrational fear of what? Number 2. Name any year during the lifetime of Joan of Arc. That is a tough one. Number 3. Which animal appears on the state flag of California? Number 4. In ancient Rome, which colour was associated with royalty, power and wealth? Number 5. Which country is the world's largest producer of tea? Number 6. Which car company makes models called the Boxster, and the Carrera? Number 7. What is the chemical formula of ice? Number 8. In which century was the Great Fire of London? Number 9. The oldest person whose age has ever been independently verified is Jeanne Calment of France. How old was she when she died? 117 years old or 122 years old? And the last one, number 10. How many sides does a hendedagon have? So the answers are round 4, the connections round. Number 1, which 4-letter word is given to facts and statistics collected together for reference or analysis? That is data. Number 2, who played the title character of the 1960 film Spartacus? That was played by Kirk Douglas. And number 3, number 2 is an expression often used by people to say they're going for a poop. What is said when going for a pee? You say a number 1. And the last one, number 4, which Swedish tennis player won 5 Wimbledon titles between 1976 and 1980? That was Bjorn Borg. So, data, Kirk, number 1 and Borg. Did you get the connection? It is, they are all characters or race of people from Star Trek. Very good if you got that one. So moving on to number 2, the tricky one. Why oh why can't I, the closing lyrics to which 1939 song by Judy Garland's? The answer is Over the Rainbow. Number 2, what is the most common way to say goodbye in French? It's au revoir. Number 3, really tough this one. FeS2 is a chemical formula for what? It's the formula for iron pyrite. Number 4, in 1997, Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip celebrated how many years of marriage? It was 50 years of marriage. So, what connects a rainbow or iron pyrite and 50 years of marriage? It is gold. Gold at the end of the rainbow. Au is the chemical symbol for gold, the symbol for the chemical element gold. Iron pyrite is actually fool's gold. And 50 years of marriage is your golden anniversary. And if you did get it, please let me know. So the answer to round 5, number 1, astrophobia is an irrational fear of thunder and lightning. Very good if you got that. Number 2, name any year during the lifetime of Joan of Arc. This was a real difficult one because she was so young. 1412 to 1431. You got the point and a huge pat on the back. Number 3, which animal appears on the state flag of California? It's a bear. Number 4, in ancient Rome, which colour is associated with royalty, power and wealth? It's purple. Number 5, which country is the world's largest producer of tea? It's China. Number 6, which car company makes models called the Boxster and the Carrera? Not sure if they still make them actually, but it's Porsche. Number 7, what is the chemical formula of ice? I may have caught you out with this one. It is just H2O. It's just water. Number 8, in which century was the Great Fire of London? It was in the 17th century. Number 9, the oldest person who has ever lived, who's had their age verified, was 117 years old, 122, 122. Very good if you got that. And the last one, a hendecagon, has how many sides? It has 11 sides. Okay, now for this week's tiebreaker question. Remember, when you post your score, add your tiebreaker guess. It could make all the difference in next week's leaderboard. So the question is, how many stairs are there to the top of the Burj Khalifa, which is the world's tallest building? How many stairs are there to the top of the Burj Khalifa? Good luck with your guesses. Okay, that's the end of the quiz. A really big thank you for playing. Truly is appreciated. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and you won't miss any future videos. So I hope you all have a lovely rest of the weekend and see you next week.